Hey guys, we're back, and today we're training the rear deltoids, the shoulder muscle here in the back. The purpose of this muscle is to rotate your arm from here to here. So it's basically rotating your arm backwards. So it's one of the three shoulder muscles. It's one the behind here, this little bump here, and the best way to train it is to, well, rotate arms to the back. So we are not actually like pulling in a sense, we are rotating. And my favorite way for this is to just use the machine for it, and we're using the like a multi machine, which is also meant for chest fly, but if you reverse the machine you can do the rear delts. So we're going to go into details about that. One thing I want to mention still before we go there is that usually, since it is sort of pulling movement where you are actually turning your arms this way, I like to do it in the pull day instead of push day. So it's muscles in your back. So let's go into that. So first we have to take a look at how the machine is set up. Often machines have different kinds of things that you grab, where you put your hands. I don't always like hold the things that are the ones that are meant to be held. For example, in this machine that I'm using, instead of taking the grip and sort of putting unnecessary stress for your wrists and make it like a very awkward and weird stuff, I just put my arms around the bars. I find like a comfortable angle. For some people it's like completely straight, for some like to turn a little bit like this. So you try that like comfortable range for yourself and try to be in like a complete level so that you're not pulling here or here, that you're just like completely level when you're doing that. And also, I don't like exercises where you lock your arms completely so that it's like against the bone. What I like to do is that, for example, this exercise, I like to keep my arms a little bit bent, so in a healthy way, that they are not locked, because locking always is like, it's not just a very natural move. So a little bit open, but not too much. You don't want to keep it like this, unless there's a machine that is actually against your elbow, where you do this. But generally, I like to keep them in very lightly bent. And when I put them against the machine, I want to find a good spot where it's like comfortable to keep. I rather like to keep it around here against the bone, not against the wrist, because you don't want to hurt your wrists. There's a lot of like a small things here that you can actually damage if you're just using your wrists. So I put it here on the bone. That is the safest place to put it. This is the one that you use for blocking hits and everything. It can take a lot of hits, it's very strong, and nothing's going to get damaged when you do it. And find like a good safe spot from there, and then do the movements. And when you do the movement, then make sure you're not going past like completely sideways. If you're going like behind, you're once again putting too much pressure on your shoulder. It's not really helping you in any way. So when you move, keep an eye on this when you're moving your hands. I usually pay attention. I even look at the sides, make sure that it don't go too far, because you easily start pushing it like too far. You want to feel it better, but it's not really doing any special work by putting it too far. It's only just going to bring unnecessary stress for your shoulders. So do it like this. If you can do it effectively, then you don't need to take them further away. It's just when you are like tightening your back, it feels like there's more pressure, that it feels better, but it doesn't really do that more muscle work. It's just that we're talking about little details, and never like locking into any direction is usually a bad idea, and it's going to be problems in the long run. When you're setting up the machine, you have to make sure that the bars are correctly turning. Keep in mind that this can be done also with dumbbells, but at this time we're going it with the machine, because almost every place you can find the machine like this. So make sure that you are in good level with the chair, and your shoulders are in good level, your arms are in good angle that feels comfortable for yourself. And also remember, don't do any weird stuff with your neck. That is the common problem people start doing. They start doing that like this or like this. Keep your head straight. You don't want any neck problems. I've done a lot of this stuff, and I have a lot of neck problems, so don't do the same mistake. Keep your neck straight. Focus on it. Think about it a little bit. Keep everything like in good posture. That way you can work harder and longer and healthy. Also, I want to mention that if you like the channel, then subscribe and thumb up.